Hey everybody. Welcome to the haha, see you later. That was probably not worth it. Welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Ryze Mid into an Aurora. Ryze is a champion that is extremely he used to be like super meta and stuff and super busted and like good competitively. He's like okay. He's not the easiest to play, but I do have quite a few Ryze games and many years ago by playing him all the time. He is a super scaling champion that has good split push. The reason why he scales well is because the way that he builds is normally going to be something that makes him tanky. Because you have your abilities and your passive both have these unique functions to give yourself more mana, and your abilities deal damage based off of mana. So that means that Rod of Ages and Seraphs is like one of the two core items on him, and both of those make you tanky while also making you very powerful because it's increasing your ability damage. And then the reason why it takes a while to scale on this character is because your ultimate increases the amount of damage that you do with one of your main damage abilities, which is your Q, with each ultimate level. So until you have your ultimate like leveled up and stuff, it just like isn't really that amazing. But that being said, Ryze can be a lane bully during early game and actually win very hard. And the reason why is because you have very, 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 very low cooldowns. Because you have reset mechanics kind of on your abilities. So your W is a like point and click, you press it on them and they get slowed. And otherwise it can be a snare. But you see how I'm, like, able to harass this guy so frequently with my abilities already, even though it's just, like, early game? Oh, I was really banking on him to, like, move in a certain fashion, but I might be dead here. Dang, dude, with that guy also ganking me. But the good news, though, is that getting ganked early game and, like, dying isn't really that big of a deal, because I could just TP back. The thing is that they got to go behind me and stuff. That guy will continue thumbs-upping me, but we'll see who wins in the end, because my champion can fight Silas later on because of the scaling. So, anyways, to go back onto, like, how Ryze's kit works, the most basic way of understanding his kit is that how you trade versus people is that the only abilities that you have to trade, your ultimate doesn't matter, your ultimate is, like, not a damage move, is, your Q is your main damage skill shot that you throw. When you chuck it at something, it will, just deal damage and not go further, and it will just deal damage to the thing. Your W and your E, both, when you use them, reset your Q. So that means that you can do, like, QW, Q, EQ, as like a simple combo. And the other effects of the abilities is that your W is just a slowing effect, or it becomes a snare. And how it becomes a snare is because your E is a thing that is a point and click move that will mark something and damage it, and other things around it get marked but don't get damaged. And then the things that get marked take bonus damage from Q, scaling with your ultimate, so your Q just does more, or your W will now be a snare instead, but it gets rid of the mark. A lot of times, if you snare somebody, that's like okay, but ultimately you want to try to hit them with E and then Q, because if you can, then that's like the best way to play it. Oh, Talon can't even rotate to this? No. So I was trying to bait that guy underneath the turret and then snare him underneath, even though I took a bad trade, because I was hoping that Talon would be able to rotate to help, but I guess Talon just, like, screwed, so we just not gonna help him. We can't really do anything to help him in the first place anyways. I'm not really a character that can do something like that during the early game. If he gets destroyed that way, there's not much that we can really do for him. We'll try to shove in quickly. He'll probably be able to, like, freeze it, though. But in the end, I have a lot of farm here. Okay, he's not even freezing it. Sick. And he also has, like, no mana, so he's not going to be able to shove the next wave very quickly. So I'm kind of chill with what's going on. We'll build refillable because so far in this game, it's not very good looking, like, how the game is going. Definitely. And I imagine that trading is still going to go pretty unfavorably for me. Ryze passive is that your AP ratio gives you bonus mana, so that just like feedback into dealing more damage. It'd be good if I could stop him, but I don't even know if he's here. So I have my first ultimate done. My first ultimate means that I have more damage on my Q after I land my E. It feels like they're just gonna leave, so... I feel like we still killed. Yeah, this is fine. And now we fight these guys. Because my EQ does so much damage. I'm gonna snare this guy. Nice. I will die because I didn't get any healing from Soraka there, but I don't know if she even could have done it. In the end, I'm pretty happy with the trade. I wish that there was a way for MF or Soraka to get more in range to be able to assist with that, but in the end, I have to do that play there, and I feel like it could have been more beneficial if we were able to kill the Trundle too, and it's not bad though, because we need kills in like gold to get to certain item spikes so I can become stronger, and I don't think that it sets my bot lane necessarily further behind. If anything, it sets me further behind, but I don't really care since I know that it only takes like level 11 spike to probably be able to win this. Sometimes people will walk near minions and cause this spread effect to like hit them as well, which is pretty nice. But it's going okay right now, isn't it? It really is. This Silas is also going Rod of Ages, I see. Not that it really matters too much. We're just going to try to shove this out. For some reason, Silas is still bot. No, never mind. He left. He's coming back mid now, probably. We do have Phase Rush, so if I get ganked by Trundle, I think I could be able to leave, because I think he's going to rotate this way and show up. We'll see. Unless he bought. He might have bought because maybe he has a full item. Too bad we don't one-shot back wave. It's kind of sad. With Ryze, it's a lot of kiting to fight people. Yeah, he does have Rod. You have to, like, use your phase rush in, like, as they try to engage on you, you, like, do the QEQ trades and stuff. Like, as you can see, my damage right now is mediocre, but if I do the EQ trades, it feels way better. Just a couple EQ trades, honestly, hits kind of hard. Yeah, see how I got him down to half? Because he's just doing, like, these really, really strange decisions of, like, how he's dashing towards me but not actually fighting. Huh, interesting. They're really gonna try just diving my team like that. Alright, I mean... I guess that it was mostly probably they got low from the other person beforehand, huh? Sorry, boys. It's rough down there, isn't it? I have my Rod of Ages, though. I was thinking about TPing behind, but I don't think it's going to be available to do that just yet. Our first spike point is finally here. Level 11 is a big spike point for us, and level 13 is a big spike point. And the reason 13 is big is because that's when your E is finally maxed, so then it has like the shortest CD, so then you can do EQ on repeat over and over again. It's like the best way to, of course, play it. My talent seems to be okay. But there's like a lot of people topside. So So I feel like this is probably just not something I can help out with. This is too many people. Yo, but you live, though. That's good. Trundle is rotating to, like, do this. I could try to damage him as they face checked, but I think I would prefer to just, like, shove out mid. It's probably not even worth it at this point. Huh. I think I'm just fine here. I just run away. Just use my flash. The reason why I'm not using my ultimate is because he'll just interrupt it with Pillar. And then after he used Pillar, Renata would have stopped me with Q. So ultimately, there was probably just no way to do anything there. Tiny poke onto her. Just do a little snare trade onto her. Just go back to shoving this. Silas is not trying to hit that. I was hoping that he would so we can try to fight him, but I guess it's just not really possible. She keeps on walking near these minions and allowing me to do these Q trades onto her. I'm not sure why. Anyways, I'm finally going to base here. This game has been a strange beginning to it, but ultimately the enemy's not really keeping their advantage as much as they could be, and that's going to create huge issues later on, so I wish them luck once we get into a state where, we finish, like, just a couple more items, because I start getting really ridiculous once I, finish a little bit more. I'm going to be going Merc Treads. Merc Treads is just, because you're such a short-range character, but you're tanky, because you can see that the range on this isn't that crazy. It's, like, okay, right? But my other abilities, like my E, if E is so important, look how short this is, right? It's as much as my auto-attack range, and that is a problem. Oh, that bounced to both of you. That's funny. Wow, that guy's fast. What the heck? I need to proc phase rush and run. I mean, Aurora is going to come up behind and try to, like, do stuff here. There's definitely no way that we can fight this. I will try to tank that so you don't die. I'm hoping that I don't die because I tanked it for you. I just got a massive bounce on them. I've snared that guy underneath the turret so he dies. Unless Renata saves him. Holy crap, you guys just messed up so badly. I cannot believe that they did that. Yeah, another big mistake of Caitlyn trying to kill me, but I'm just too tanky. Well, they just made probably the mistake that's going to make it so now we can win. Because now I'm level 11, the game state is so much better. I am going to, like, finish my Seraphs, which is going to give me so much tankiness and just, like, even more damage, too. Oh my goodness. Nice. Okay, cool. And I got an assist from that, too. Yeah, and just like that, when they walk in, if they're ignoring you or, like, going too deep to try to kill you, what happens is that when you do the EQ trades, sometimes it will, like, hit multiple people, and that's really good. Because it's gonna, like, cause your Q to bounce, and the bonus damage from it is just really insane. Big trade there. With Ryze, there's a trick that I try to do very frequently, and I did it there. It's not, like, the craziest trick ever, but it is very, very, very useful for trading pattern, which is if you press EQ on the wave, and then they walked away from the wave because they know that they don't want to get hit by the Q, so it doesn't expend it, then when they walk away from the wave, they might try to trade versus you because you use Q, but that's when you snare them and your E comes back up, and you can trade after snaring them. And you might see me also... oh, okay. Okay. Man, you guys are crazy for trying this, in my opinion, but I guess that I don't really have a way to catch them, huh? So maybe this was actually a mistake by me. Gosh, dude, they are so aggro. Like, they all appeared so quickly, too. Goodness. But in the end, we still won. This Silas is getting to the point where he actually can't ever duel me in a 1v1. It's getting too difficult for him. He's maybe won the early game, but if he wants to beat me, he probably needs to get... I don't know what he can get to actually beat me. Definitely not a Zanya's Hourglass, which is what he's building. He probably needs more CDR. Because Ryze is so spam heavy, we even like heal for quite a bit from our Rod of Ages, because every single time we cast, we get health back. Just a little bit, based off of mana spent. Even though it's not that much mana, we just kind of spam so frequently. The Archangels is still going to be one of the biggest spikes we're definitely going to get, though, for that shield. That's what I'd ultimately want. Oh no, not the pink ward over there, bro. Like, look how much I just did to him. That's why Ryze is good. You have to step up into them, but once you land your abilities, I just brought him to like 40% with the most basic combo ever. It's like not hard at all. Yeah, see ya, dude. The thing is that you tried. We don't even have to be afraid of these guys. They're not that strong. The only person I'm really afraid of is really getting collapsed on by a bunch of people at once and like getting CC'd to death. But in a 1v1 or even a 2v1, I'm kind of chilling for the most part right now. I feel pretty confident. We're almost level 13 too, so my spike point's gonna get so much better, or like my spike strength is gonna get better. And of course, there's other spikes that are still obtainable, like level 16, and Death Cap spike is huge too, to like increase my mana pool even higher, which will like cause me to just deal that much more. Because at max, this does 100% bonus damage on my Q. So my Q usually late game hits for 500 to 600, and then EQ would mean that it hits for over 1,000. And that doesn't count E itself, because E does damage too, I guess, too. Which is nice. Dude, you have like no items. Yeah? I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is worth it. You seem to be trying to trade versus me, but... If you pillar me, then I will try to escape, I guess, but... That doesn't work? No! Well, I die here. For sure. I almost got one of them, though. And you guys are sending 3 people to kill me. I hope it was worth it, dude. You guys are sacrificing so much just to kill me there. How come my ultimate got stopped? That's so weird. I don't feel like it got stopped because I thought that I flashed over CC, but I must have gotten hit by something that I just never noticed. It must have been, the Trundle Pillar did actually crowd control me. And I just didn't see that. I thought it didn't. Oh my gosh, that MF ultimate was close to, like, wiping them. Ooh, nice. This Talon's doing good, too. Well, back bot lane we go. We just start split pushing. We have Gathering Storm, so we're just getting more AP. More AP equals just more dam. More dam and more mana, I guess, and more mana equals more everything, because Seraphs and stuff, too. Do this. We also do camps, like, somewhat quickly. Because we have, like, very low CD. Okay. I don't know where that TP was headed, but it was headed somewhere. I'm gonna try to help out with this fight. I already just killed her, and it seems like a good fight to be a part of, I think. I'm waiting to snare because how I want to play it is that I use E, but I'm waiting for my ECD to come back up, so then we can do WQ EQ for, like, I'm locking you down and you're gonna get hit by the full combo, rather than just doing it immediately. And yeah, the game state is honestly just over now. We just win. So it's not even like late game Ryze just yet, but we were able to make sure that I still was like super useful. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll look at the damage delta and stuff, look at who I was facing, and also just see if my damage was comparable to Talon. I feel like it should have been pretty good, I think. Yeah, I did most damage. I didn't know if I would deal most damage or not, but I do know I was kind of, honestly, really dueling people a lot. Ryze is one of those picks where your KDA, yeah, you can get the crazy KDA games, but a lot of times your KDA is going to look more like you die frequently and just do okay. You don't have to be like... It's not like Zoe where you... Since you're such a short-range character, you're going to be dying more frequently, but your damage output when you get to do those fights will be very substantial. So, anyways, I'm going to try to get a game 2 of it. Maybe it won't be as stompy as the first game, even though we were the ones getting stomped inside the beginning of it. In fact, what was the gold chart? Okay, we were just, like, losing by a little bit until the game got turned around. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next game. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of the Ryze. We are versus an Irelia this game. It's going to be probably not the easiest during the early game to face her. As long as we just don't get stunned, we should be chilling. Because her character is definitely about just brute force fights through landing Q hits and then just like all innings. So we'll see if she does that. Sometimes she'll even, like, get 3 stacks and then jump on me and then start auto-attacking because it would honestly be beneficial, but we do have bone plating, so when she's doing this, it honestly isn't really that favorable for her, so we'll just auto-attack her on the way out a couple times to take a big trade onto her. We do have tier, and tier does mean that we just are not going to be able to, like, easily be able to just, like, win no matter what. Because we are, like, squishier, but of course we get to have higher mana early on, which is kind of nice. Darn, I was hoping that I was going to Q her when she went for that, but I guess not. She's probably going to Q this one, right? Okay, no. I'm trying to predict sometimes when she's going to be using her ability, but... She messed up. She'll probably still go for this one, so I can press EQ... Dang, okay, only auto-attack trades, or auto-attack to, like, get the minions, so... Finally, I was able to predict when she was going to do it and punish her a little bit. Big trade onto her there. Very good. Put a ward down. This lane is really, really bad for her. I don't know what she's going to do when she's in this situation. So, now that we got her kind of chunked, that's good. Also, I never mentioned that, there's these little 2 things beneath you. These 2 little dots. Those are from W and E. If you use them without using your Q, you get bonus movement speed. Also, I'm, getting out CS by her, so that, like, kind of sucks bad, because the thing is that, it's not, like, that big of a deal, because it's only a little bit of farm, but there was, like, no reason for me to be down farm. This guy has no flash, he just used it. I don't know why you would ever flash on Ryze like that when I have phase rush, but, you know, I'm not going to complain about getting a double kill early on because of a mistake of someone that did something kind of dumb. So tier is riskier, but I can finish Seraph sooner because I don't have a Doran's, and Doran's doesn't go into anything. That's like the benefit of going this. So I have double buffs now. I might get ganked, but I have, like, unlimited mana. If I just use Eon Wave permanently now, you can see that I'm, like, stacking that, like, rune thing, so when I use it, I get bonus movement speed. So that's really what I care about. So I'm just gonna be doing it again. Like, I'm just gonna get the movement speed thing, by just, like, stacking it. I want her to jump on me, hopefully. Because if she does, then this might happen. I don't think that I can catch her, but I can at least just, like, scare her off like that. She'll use her E to just farm. That's okay with me. We have my stacks again going. They don't last forever, though, so they expired already. I have my stacks going again, but I don't think I can get on top of her from this angle. I mean, she's definitely uncomfortable, that's for sure. And her being uncomfortable is good, since, we'll just, like, continue our CS lead, and I don't think that this is bad for a champion like me, too. She's low. Can't kill, though. There's a bot fight going on, too, and I am down to, like, try to rotate to try to help. If I have an opportunity to, that is. So, Udyr is doing the dragon. And I feel like that shouldn't be legal. I'm not going to contest it, though, because I still feel like, even though it's not legal, I don't know if I'm going to get any help with it. And I'm not confident enough that I might just get collapsed on by the other guys. Who knows? I'll just continue building my item. We'll just build a blasting one so we can get that Rod of Ages a little bit sooner. Irelia is now missing. What? Probably can't get that guy. They actually set up a dive play? I don't know why they would... Okay, well, I mean, they got my teammates, I guess, but I'm just getting even more fed again. Get the heck out of here. I'm gonna continue shoving this out, because I don't think that there's a reason not to. Ashe might try to ulti, I guess. Because I am somewhat vulnerable to getting caught. I have my rod. I really want to go by. Yeah, I know you're going to stop me and stuff, but are you going to do it again? Is your CD of your W even long enough to the point that you would be able to press it again? I doubt it. Ari's going to be able to fix that wave even though it's bad, so that's why I don't really care to, like, stick around. Nice. I mean, Rod of Ages complete at 8 minutes means it's going to be down to 18, so we're going to have a bonus level. We're way tankier now. We have sustain in lane. The goal of fighting people will almost always be, I just have to figure out a way of, like, doing a combo with Q trades. Otherwise, the other thing that could be, like, super, super good is, just stacking the E on minions for the movement speed again. Because that's, like, obviously very, very effective for initiating trades and stuff. I'm also trying to, like, stack tier, too, I guess, so... We'll just poke her a little bit. There's no reason not to when I get the movement speed like that. As you can see, I can still, like, trade very, very well. That will still hit her no matter what. This person's uncomfortable. I can't help out with that, but I'm hoping my team will be fine. Because they just, like, keep on trying to kill this Udyr over and over again, and I'm not in a good position to, like, help out with that. I kind of want to just build something immediately that would be just an immediate spike of strength, whether it's Ionian boots or Swifty boots. I feel like I'll try Swifties just because Ryze is one of those champions that could honestly be strong with, like, almost every single type of boot. He can go plated, he can go everything, and it's all good. Ashe use flash. Aurelia here. The question is, does she just mess up everything to the point that she's just gonna die here? You died? How did you die? What? Ari? You okay, well, sure, I guess we threw, and by we, I'm confused at how we lost that. The Irelia came in, burned everything, missed everything, failed to reset her Q, didn't deal any damage to me, completely ignored me, and then the Ahri that came in just immediately just killed... Just died, just straight up. But, oh well, I mean, she's down 40 farm. Ahri bot lane is just probably not going to be that useful this game, besides just her charm. Let's hope that me being fed is good enough. Because I'm kind of confused right now. I don't know how useful Zed's going to be either. I don't like that we're just giving up all these dragons for seemingly just no reason, I guess, but it's fine. That ward recently expired. That's why it shows red there. So maybe I can, like, try to get this guy. Hail use flash. So we kill her. She stayed away from the minions because she knew I was trying to use them to kill her, because if there's somebody walking near minions, you should try to do that because it's easier, so it bounces to them. Otherwise, they can... When you do EQ to try to, like, kill people, they can sidestep the Q, especially if they're a fast character, and Kaele's really fast. So I was trying to, like, get by the annoying movement speed that she has. So Merc Tread value now seems, like, crazy high, and it was a mistake going Swifties, but it's too late. We're just gonna be committing for that anyways. Hopefully I just don't get Ashe arrowed here and just instantly die from getting caught. See how she's so fast? So, like, if she just jukes back and forth, it can get kind of challenging depending on the angle that I come in to get her with. So that's why a lot of times I have E on them, and then I actually just wait for W to hit instead. Because I feel like it's just an easier way of getting them, rather than having to, like, just hope that I can land the Q onto them. We do want to try to, of course, pressure to the point that we can continue getting more advantages for ourselves, though. I really don't want to have to play safe, because I need to probably get stronger than this to be able to have a chance at carrying this game. We're almost level 11. I'm gonna just check to see if there's like a pink ward somewhere that she maybe put down, but I don't see anything. In fact, she doesn't even have room for a pink ward, but maybe there would have been one placed down in there like from earlier or something. Just tiny poke. She always sidesteps towards the wall, and I figured that the wall would be the least safe place for her to be, so I guess I'll have to change the way that I throw it, because I don't normally expect people to walk near that. Huh. TP. I'm just gonna ulti out just in case I was getting collapsed on, because she's playing so freaking aggressive that it's like kind of shocking me. Since I didn't see Ashe and Karma for a while, I got confused about where possibly people could be. Plus, I have my item too, so I did want to reset it. Regardless, it's not really that big of a deal. Our Archangels is finally done, so I'll have a big shield that will help out significantly with that type of thing. And I want to still kill this guy on repeat. Still. Let's just grab blue buff. There's no reason not to, I guess. Huh. Do we have to just give this? I just, like, killed, I feel like, most of them. I don't know where any of my teammates were. I guess, I mean, Ahri is just Ahri, but I just hit some of the craziest, like, combos of... Oh, dang, the Warwick just got canceled on his ultimate. He's probably gonna die here. Oh, never mind. She went back in on him at a bad timing. But yeah, you see how when people stack together and they're running away from you, if I land one EQ trade, I'm bouncing, like, 450 to 500 damage to 3 people at the same time. That's, like, ridiculous. Wait, one of my teammates is Challenger. What the heck? I guess it was the Zed. So yeah. Let's just go Zhonya's. I feel like Zhonya's is always a pretty good item on Ryze before going decap. They have a lot of AD threats anyways. But yeah, the Ashe went for me. My shield let me survive for a long time. I tried the best that I could to, like, still even dish out even more damage afterwards, but sadly, we got a bit too close to Irelia and died for it. What? What? How come my Q went off so slowly there when I pressed it? Is Warwick gonna go top lane and I'll just stay around to help with this? I don't really like that we're gonna lose top, but I guess there's just no way to really defend that. I would have had to TP way earlier, and I might as well just stay on bot side and continue doing this stuff. Nice bounce. This guy has no MR, so he takes so much damage. I walked into him when he still was getting his stacks. Yeah, she dies too. Nice. I don't think I can get more, though. Huge. Really, really well played by Zed. Whenever your teammates are going to be able to create opportunities for you on Ryze, too, it feels really nice. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, you can't do it on your own, for sure, but being able to just be that character that when they're already getting caught by something, you can just join in on the fray, and with your... being able to press EW snare to, like, lock somebody down so then they can't even run away as your teammate's already initiating on them is, like, really, really good. I will try to ulti out here. I almost got Ash arrowed too, holy crap. I'm probably not confident enough to fight this guy with me not having Archangels. Like, the worth of attempting it just seems so stupid. Why would I ever want to accidentally throw away a huge lead of 800 gold bounty to her when I don't have my items and I can spend my money even if I have items up on her? It's worth it. I don't have my ultimate for a bit. I'm still worth a ridiculous amount of money for myself. We see Kale's top side. We saw a lot of people bot side recently. If we want to, we should just force Otacon and then I just TP top. Once it gets low and we know that we can secure it. Because my teammate should be able to get it. I'm on the way mid to try to defend against this because I don't feel like top's gonna get pressured as hard. But as soon as they back away like that, then I'm just gonna go back top because I'm only rotating to make sure that that doesn't happen. And if it doesn't, then we don't need to be there. There's like a fight going on that I can't really rotate to very quickly, but I'll try, at least to maybe see if I can defend it afterwards if they continue chasing, which they didn't. That was like just in case. I got question mark pained, okay. Our team comp is a bit jank still, because no 80 carry. I'm almost level 16. Ridiculous. Okay. Does she just not have her ultimate or something? I was waiting for her to use it, so that's why I didn't really care about, like, needing to land my abilities perfectly. I saw Karma up here, and I'm not wanting to accidentally give Ashe 1,000 gold if I got caught out, because I don't even know if I can kill her. They might, we'll see, give up Dragon to try to kill side lane too. That's like a strategy to like try to kill somebody like me for a huge bounty so they can like come back. I mean, we're almost level 16. Zanya's is done. My Q hits for almost 1,000. Okay, it almost hits for 500, and your last bit of your ultimate increases up to 100%, so that means that 500 times 2, so 1,000. That's how I get that number there. So we almost have, like, the 1,000 damage Qs coming through. The death cap is gonna make it more than 1,000, though. It will go more, like, to 1,300. Him being immune to CC definitely is an issue there. I think that we just get the objective, though. The reason why I even had to rotate down instead of split pushing is because I don't have TP. If you snare him, it's so good. Not snare him, but if you charm him, he dies. Like, the amount of damage that I deal is freaking crazy. She's charmed, or not charmed, but nice. That person dies. I got big damage off again. That's, I don't really know how many EQ trades I hit, but you probably saw how much damage I just did there if you, like, slow it down to look. Yeah, they just FF'd after that. Because this guy has no MR, when I just landed the combo after I snared him, I'm hitting him for 900 a Q. And then when Ashe got ultied by Kayle, I kept her in place and then just follow up afterwards. I didn't even care that I could just like flash in to try to catch them. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This was actually, I think, a higher elo game than, I think this is my highest elo account. Even though it only shows I'm 30 LP, my MMR on this account is really high. So we have 27k damage. MMR is like a hidden rating. This person's GM 900 LP, almost challenger. That was the Udyr. The person that I faced was also Grandmaster, so like that's another just... And the person also plays a lot of Irelia. I believe they just play mid lane in general. They play a lot of different stuff, but yeah, that's the people that we faced. I don't know if Fudgy Cakey is actually Fudge, C9 Fudge. I think it is, so this was a pro player, maybe. Could be wrong, but I think this was a pro player because he was challenger last season too, and I swear that Fudge had a cake. Fudge had a cake? What? Fudge has a name that was something like that. And then I had a challenger on my team. Yeah, my MMR is like, I'm 0 LP, which is so funny. But how MMR works is that the game's like, actually, you're like between 700 and 900, and we're going to put you there. So that's how MMR works, if you're curious. So if I lose games, it's going to barely do minus. And then if I win, it gives me plus 30 and higher numbers. But that's how MMR works. Anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I did a ridiculous amount of damage. And yeah, peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to Ryze in Arena. We are starting off with some gold augments here. There's from beginning to end, which gives me first strike, and sometimes first strike can be so goofy, so I kind of want to try that out. I think that's what I want the most. Even though it's not going to be probably that easy to like use it until later on. So we'll see how that goes. We will see. Ryze in Arena, I mean, you can get really crazy stuff to increase your mana, like if you go for Talisman, because Talisman can like give you an insane amount. But the chances of us finding that are pretty slim. I mean, you never know. So if we get a Prismatic, then maybe we can get it. Otherwise, I just want to get my first strike no matter what. That's what I care about. I'm not going to let this guy auto-attack me, because I felt like I would just lose if I did. I have to go to the other side. My teammate's just trying to kite him out. Why do I keep on hearing a noise as if a ping is happening when there's no pings happening? There goes my first strike. Bummer. Nice. That actually worked out in our favor really well. Even if I die here, my teammate should be able to clean it up. And then, okay, yeah, he probably didn't need to use Flash there, but it's fine. They used Kindred Ultimate at a bad time. We got a massive 10 gold gained, which is barely anything. The reason why First Strike can go so hard, though, is that when you're able to do, like, thousands of damage very quickly, and Ryze is one of those characters, you can sometimes start generating, like, a ridiculous amount. I don't think he's the best character for it, though. He's just, like, maybe okay if we get lucky. All these are kind of boring. Xin Zhao is by far the best one, so we'll just go to the Xin Zhao one. Please don't be the Kled one. Please don't be the Kled one. Dude, that's so annoying. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't know. It's just kind of like... It doesn't feel like it's that impactful, but oh well. We throw tomatoes when we're out, or like our round is over. We'll just go the Sork Boots because being able to deal more damage, of course, is like very, very effective. And we will see how it goes. We are facing Kayn Lilia. Not really that difficult of probably a matchup, I feel. I think that Lilia is pretty bad in this game mode, and also Kayn has something that is item haste, and he doesn't have any item haste stuff, does he? Does item haste include this? I don't know if it does. I don't think so. Item haste is really good with like unending despair, heart steals. So until that round happens, he doesn't really have much to work with. I got a pretty good amount of stuff there. We'll just kill this guy. I mean, there's no issue here. I probably could have waited. My first strike just came back up, but I think that I already lost it because she hit me, so I want my Dark Harvest, if anything. Cool. So there, we got a little bit more. We can start throwing tomatoes at other people in other rounds. I tried damaging the other two. How much damage does this do? 30% current? Okay, well, yeah, when people are low, it barely does anything. I found Twin Mask, but why would I want to give Twin Mask? I don't like Twin Mask when my teammate is like a different type of champion. He's AD, I'm AP. What on earth are these choices? Like, this is okay if I dual gauntlet, but I don't. Dude. Okay, I'm just taking Dragonheart. The game just does not want me to have anything good. Dragonheart is okay. The amount of stats that it gives you during early game, though, is completely useless. But you get Dragon Souls, so like right now I have 1 Mountain Dragon Soul, but like it gives me 1 AP and 80 HP. It gives me, it's worse than my actual starting item, but I have a shield. I'm not gonna go over there. We can just kill this guy because he came over here on accident. That guy's dead, but my teammate might die too. What's gonna revive first? This one? Yeah, I know, I want to get this one too. I just gave that to my teammate. I'm hoping that it's enough for him to be able to at least kill them. I don't really think that we were probably going to win this round regardless. If I stuck around and tried to help him and he came back, I don't know if it would have been enough. The only reason why we even had a chance at winning in the beginning was because we were able to just like... Do I want Rod of Ages or do I go Archangels? I guess I can just do both. Either or. For right now... I feel like I just go Rod. I'm gonna try to save my money too for like buying other items. Anyways, what I was trying to say is I don't think that we could have won that last round because how am I supposed to... If we both revive our allies, I don't see how I can ever help kill the other guy because my damage is still just so insignificant because Dragonheart is once again just giving me absolutely nothing. It will be so good later on, though, as long as we can, like, stabilize, because it will give me such crazy stats later on. I just bounced pretty big damage off. My teammate just messed up really badly. I don't even think that flashing is gonna help, so I'm just gonna, like, probably just die here. I got 52 gold from that. He, like, I don't even know what happened. I think that he just flashed in place or something. It was very weird, but I can't carry, with what I have right now. The only thing I can do is just try to do the best that I can to just hold on and do as much as I can with the little amount of damage that I have to, like, get first strike money, in my opinion. That's the only way to play it right now. Hope that as the game continues, we'll eventually get the stats that we need. I mean, also, we are just a scaling champion for, like, increasing my amount of damage that I deal through leveling up still. We're not level 11 yet, so we have other things to do, too. Dude, everybody's trying to kill Soraka. That's funny. Kind of. Oh, just barely. We almost got her, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. I think that guy might be a little bit upset. We'll just do that AP. Some people are like, you don't report people. There you guys go. You guys want me to report people? I report when games end. I don't report when I end like my videos. But some people are like, since I didn't see it, then that means it didn't happen. The smallest amount of damage ever. Goodness. How worthless. I'm gonna try to make it so my teammate doesn't get collapsed on by this guy as I fight, but I don't know if he can even win on his side. The guy's 1 HP if you can kill him. You have to, like, somehow get to me and res me. If he doesn't res me, it's over, but I feel like he probably can't. Oh, it's so sad. My team actually has no money. I got no money, we got no damage. He has no good augments that honestly give him any damage whatsoever. It's rough out here, isn't it? Let's just go the Archangels because, I mean, just go standard Ryze build, really, and just hope that we start dealing a little bit more, because right now, it's, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to stabilize all these losses just yet. These losses feel really, 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 really bad. My Dragonheart gave me, what, Cloud Soul? How many more rounds until I get the next one? If we get lucky with an augment and it gives me a bunch of souls like a prismatic Omni Soul, I can get, like, Elder from this, and that would be pretty significant, I guess. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we're supposed to win once they get low like this. Like, I feel like I'm dealing more damage than my teammate, too. Oh, man, I actually dished out quite a bit there. That was, like, one of the best ones that I've had so far, and it still wasn't enough. Oh my gosh, that person lost? Well, we don't lose if we lose next round, at least. Let's just get the Omnivamp. I feel like having a, like, health free damage is always nice. We have another soul. Another soul means that the stats get a little bit better, and of course the soul effects are, like, decent. I mean, we have the Hextech Dragon, we have Mountain. I would have preferred to probably get the other ones. I mean, the Cloud Dragon one is definitely not good. But it is what it is. How on earth did that not get you? Well, at least we won the round, even though I wasn't able to get that guy. Oh. Ooh. Goodbye. Smolder's getting so many stacks from Scion. Yikes. He's gonna be at 225 right now. Trash Horde players. Okay. This person's like, I guess, trash talking other people. I tried to ulti some of them over here. The Scion's over here. On still chose over there. Man. I don't want the ring to be smaller. Oh well. Sell all of my non-quest items instantly. Does that get rid of my souls? I don't know how that works. I actually have no clue how that works, so I'm just gonna take the Omnivamp instead, I guess. Also, I'm holding on to all my money and not buying anvils because on the money round, I think I can afford a prismatic, so that's what I'm kind of waiting for. Ah. Just barely beat those guys. Holy crap. Okay, we're not kicked out just yet. Huge. And I think we still have a buffer because we're at 30 HP, and I think the next tick of, like, health damage would be 25. It's 30? Dude, that's kind of annoying. Darn. So we really... Oh, well. We get another soul. This becomes a little bit stronger. I can buy a prismatic item. Yikes. But we gotta skip combat, though. There is a lot of AD damage dealers that are quite threatening, and honestly, a lot of the people might get kicked out pretty soon, so I'm kind of down, I guess, to just go like this. Like, the amount of armor that I have now, at least, is, like, quite high. Who cares if I, don't have, like, the biggest damage sources? It still does enough. I hope. The Smolder is going to be a difficult one to still beat, though, because the Smolder does, like, true damage, unless he gets kicked out here, because he does have the GP, and apparently they're losing. Oh. Yeah, the Smolder is just about to kill this guy, like, instantly. Huh. Yeah, it's just over. They messed up really hard here. They should have not played as aggressive as they did. That was, like, a huge mistake. They just lose. I mean, there's nothing to really do with my tomato. I landed it, though. We still haven't gotten Ocean Soul. We still are trying to get that. Don't tell me we're versus Smolder. Okay, I feel like this is an easier round than some of the other ones. Wait, no! We are versus Smolder, bro. We have to kill him. Immediately. Like, it's so important to kill him. And if we don't, then we'll just lose. I don't even know if GP is the threat or not, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe his damage is also, like, crazy high, but I feel like Smolder is the biggest concern. So I'm gonna probably try to flash on top of him if I can. I'm also potting up for this last round, or not last round, but potentially last round to see if we can do it. I have a lot of armor. Yo, why is my teammate going in immediately, though? And where did he go? You left? You left me behind, bro. Okay, I killed him. thank goodness. Okay, we got them. We did it! Big! I had to do it on my own because my teammate disappeared because he always goes in. You're kind of 1v2ing? Yeah, I know. Let me go first most times. I'm kind of tanky. This is like, I'd just deal more and stuff, I guess, so... But Big Brain would be so useful, too. This is gonna make me run out of mana so quickly, too. But it is good on Ryze, usually. I'm gonna just take it. Because it scales with your mana. Oh. If you can kill that guy, it's so good. Okay, I managed to somehow get off, like, I guess, a little bit of damage there, and that was huge. Because I know that if I just tank for my ally, that's really, really nice. Oh, you got Bodyguard too? Nice, dude. I wish that this told me how much damage I was dealing with this. My Dragonheart is starting to give me a pretty tremendous amount of stuff. We are versus the Lysandra. I think I just go decap here. Just, like, increase my AP even further, I guess. And then we'll also pot up. So we bought a blue pot for this round. We have an Ocean Dragon Soul, finally. Do we have Infernal yet? Damn, we still need Infernal, too? God, we need so many Dragon Souls. I think that there's, like, 6. If you already had all of them, you gain an Ancient Power. The Ancient Power is just Elder, so... Let's see if we can beat these guys. I wonder if maybe they just are too tanky, because I still have, like, really, really bad damage. I don't have Pen. Maybe I should have went Pen. Holy crap. Dude, other people are staying around when they're kicked out? Okay, never mind. I thought Soraka was already out. My bad. I feel like people just don't like this Lysandra for pretty obvious reasons. Cool, we have Infernal Dragon Soul. Yippee! But it's the end of the game, so yeah. Okay, do I need anti-heal, or should I just go Void Staff? Because my teammate does have anti-heal, and I feel like I can maybe just try to frontline a little bit. I also could buy a Randuin's to make it so she deals way less with her crits, because I know that crits could be a problem. I'm just worried that maybe I wouldn't deal enough, though. Let's just try Randuin's and see. See how good it is. We're juicing. I almost lost my first strike. Yeah, you can take the other one too, I guess. Nice, we win. GG. GG, well played. We got first place on Ryze. Thanks for watching. I'll report the Lysandra again, I guess, just to let you guys know, and I will see you guys in the next one. We'll look at the damage dealt. Very nice. Okay, normally this just never loads, so screw that. We're just not going to even look at that, and then we will just go to this to look at the damage dealt, because sometimes it just doesn't show. I did less damage than Lucian? What? I thought that I was dealing more than him. I guess I really am at that week. So anyways, got carried by Lucian. Thank you for that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye.